This shit gets me every time. I realize more and more and more. I know this applies to a lot of locals too. You can play locals, your locals, all the time, but most of the matches don't matter. And what I mean by that is like, you go to locals, right? There's a good chance you're gonna find somebody who's there just to troll or do whatever they do. And god damn, it's hot out. Anyways, so you play some shit like fucking, I don't even know. I can't even think of something stupid and trolling right now. Like a Ojama deck or some shit. Like anything like insectups, insectors and windups in case you didn't get the reference. And if you didn't get the reference, then you must not be playing this game for that long. But some shit like that. And like you're never gonna see this shit at a regional or YCS. And if you do, you're the unlucky person that just got trolled. And hopefully you win that match because you deserve to win that match if you're playing a good deck. Not coming at anybody's life. I'm just saying, like, half the matches that you play at locals, like, don't mean shit. Like, I'm over here trying to prepare for regional YCS. And you know what? I can't say much, too, because, you know, I'm messing around with Black Wings right now. I don't think that's what I'm going to take if I go to YCS Philly. Hopefully I'm going, but if I don't, I'm just saying, like, what? You know what I mean? Like, you're probably not going to play Black Wings. You might play, like, one in the first couple rounds or some shit. And if you know how to play against Black Wings, and you have a good deck, you know, you should win, probably. If you don't know what Black Wings do, if you don't know what any deck does, you'll probably have a hard time when you're facing against it for the first time or whatever. Like, sorry about that. For example, when I first got back in the game, like, a year or two ago or whatever, I didn't know what Gladiator beasts were because I missed that format. I wasn't playing, and I think I won. Like, I've never really lost against Gladiator beasts. Actually, that's a lie. I remember facing this guy Tyler. He's a pretty good duelist, actually. Yeah, he's pretty good. I lost to him in his Gladiator beasts. I didn't know what the fuck they did. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know about the contact and some bullshit, and they popped 2 cards on the field. I didn't know he was going to do all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, so, it's interesting. You know what I mean? Like, that's another example. Like, if you face Gladiator beasts at a regional or whatever, you don't know what they're doing, and you're playing against a good player, you're going to get probably stopped because they have an advantage over you because they know what the hell they're doing. You don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm just saying. So, it's just something I think about. Half of the matches at locals don't mean nothing. If you're playing against tier decks or whatever, or something you think you'll see, if you're playing against Boojins, Soul Charge Rulers, Soul Charge dot deck, freaking artifacts or Dolce artifacts or whatever, like, you know, you're going to see those at events, especially if you're like 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, you're going to see those in the later rounds. Most likely. That's just the chances. That's just how it is. But if you're facing some like alien deck or, you know, whatever, like, 6 Samurai, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna have a hard time, and it's just like. So what I'm saying is, like, my locals, this is probably like a lot of people, one of the locals I go to, just play random stuff sometimes, and it's just like hard sometimes, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you could do great, you know what I mean? Go undefeated throughout the whole day, or like, you know, you go 2-2 and just miss top 8, and you're just like, you know, what happened, you know? You got like trolled by some shit, you know, it happens. But it's like, it's not really good measuring ground if you're playing against like trolly decks, you know what I mean? Like, that, it helps you and it doesn't help you, you know what I mean? But like, if you're actually training to be competitive for events and stuff like that, it just don't mean nothing. That's all I'm getting at. So, I don't even know. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. Prepare. YCS Philly. We out ya. But one more thing before I sign off. The Trigger Project, aka my boy Tommy. I mentioned him before. He was kind enough to let me upload a deck profile that I'm going to give you guys tomorrow. It's a really cool deck profile. I was actually checking it out, and I'm probably going to play test on DevPro a little bit tonight just to see how it is. So check it out. You know what I mean? Try it for yourself. It's a fun deck, it looks like to me, so, you know, it's cool. And also check out their channel. Obviously, when I post the video, I'll post the link in the description, blah, 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 all that stuff to their channel. So check it out, please. It should be up tomorrow, I hope. Yeah, so this is the one anti-hero. Freaking locals. I'm out, ya.